see you live the legacy.
That's right.
Oh yeah, you better. Now
You gotta live the legacy.
He's in Chicago, so I ended up selling drugs. And I was paying the bills. You know, I was taking care of.
So I know I'm excited. I know parents are excited.
Are you sure that you heard me when I was talking to you, Lord? Because in order for me to be able
Here we go. Hey, welcome. Hey, welcome to another segment of What's in the Bag, baby, where we give the voice to the voice and we let you say what is on your mind. Good morning, afternoon, evening, or whatever time of the day it is for you, because it
That's
might be
right.
nighttime for us, but it's morning for somebody else.
Right.
what, what's going on, BFF girls? I am excited. We are hitting the deadlines of the East Point
Yes.
International Fest, baby. This is
Film
our first one,
festival.
but baby, I am so excited. How you excited, Yvonne?
Yes. I am. I said, Lord, we're gonna hit this ground running tomorrow.
Yes, baby, we get ready to hit it, baby. I'm excited though. It's like something different. We get ready to have some good time. We get ready to do some things.
Yeah.
And one good part about it is I get to speak and talk to a lot of the actors, the directors,
I
the
was getting ready to
founders.
say that. Yeah.
Oh my God, this is like
The people that
really.
we have interviewed, we get a chance to meet them in person. So I'm
Oh
really
my
excited about
God.
that.
And I'm excited about it. I'm excited about just the whole ordeal. You're saying the film fest, and then we get to dress
Yeah.
up and then we get to do something. I'm just excited. I don't know how it really is, but in your little mind, you kind of think of it like, okay, it's gonna look like this, we're gonna do it like that.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Yeah.
Whatever way it is,
And
I'm just
we yeah.
grateful.
And we
Hmm.
get to see some new projects. We get to see some
Yes.
we get to see some screenings of some documentaries, some
Yes.
films. Just so,
Yes.
so, so excited about all this.
Yes. I've never even thought about acting and all that things like that, but I know I wanted to do something and do this right here. And guess what? A lot of people say, well, you want you stop doing the acting thing. You when they watching TikTok. I'm like, nah, I'm just a bad person. I just like to do the interviews and things like that. This is my thing right here. I love this part of my of what I'm doing. I'm able to just be ourselves, enjoy ourselves, and then don't have no. It's not like where we can say it's scripted. It's not. It's all just fun. We just enjoying ourselves, huh, Yvonne?
That's
Huh,
right.
girl?
That's it. That's it. Well, look, we're live. We
Yeah,
what
we
happens
live.
happens.
Loving this boy. I
Hey,
am
everybody,
loving.
Tara, Naisha. Hey, how you
Hey,
guys? Thank you for
everybody.
joining us
Yes.
tonight.
Thanks for joining. Oh, we get ready to have some fun. Because y'all don't see what my back
Yeah.
office looks like right here. I wish y'all could see
Yep,
what
you
I
guys.
see.
Ooh, you sure don't. 'Cause all I can say is, baby.
Baby. Love it. Love it. Well, before we get all in the tantrum, we didn't do any cups. We didn't get a chance to do any cups, but I did get me a cup of water. I mean, a bottle of water. I'm going to drink some water today because I need to be cooled off for this great night we get ready to have. I need to be, you see me already sweating like, okay, because y'all can't see what I see in the background.
Mm-hmm.
But let's go ahead
Yes.
on and introduce some of our great esteemed. We're going to introduce our guest tonight. Our guest
Yes.
tonight. I know everyone who's on is excited to see our guests. We've been advertising, and I'm excited about it. So I know you are excited
Yeah.
about it. So let's go ahead on, and we're gonna bring our guests in. We're gonna and when y'all after y'all see this, um. As y'all come on, I need y'all to share. Please share this. Share this. Get on your page and share it. If you're on, just share it because we want everybody to see our guest who we gonna have on today. But right after this short little video, baby, we gonna bring him on. Hello, hello, Mr. Darrow.
Hello, hello, hello. How are you? You surprised?
Good evening.
Hey,
I surprised you. I said right after this little short video, we're gonna bring you on. Hello, how are you, Mr. Darrow?
I'm doing fantastic. How you ladies doing tonight?
We are wonderful.
doing
God is good.
wonderful.
We are
Doing-
so
Yeah.
wonderful. We are excited about tonight. First of all, first and foremost, we're gonna give you a concept. We're going ready to ask you a question, and our question is mainly, what's in your bag? Okay, so I'm just asking you this question right now. What's in your bag? What's going on right now in in this film fest that you would like to share? That's what we're gonna ask you at this moment.
Okay. Are you asking me now? You want me to answer it now?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So basically, you should be coming out to see the film. It's the Rhythm and the Blues. It's about one of the key architects of the electric guitar in music. And if you don't know, the blues is the very foundation of every music American art form, whether it be rock, soul, pop, hip hop, etc. So his DNA is all throughout the music that we listen to today.
Mm-hmm.
And we had the pleasure of working with the fantastic, iconic actor who you will be meeting shortly, Leon, and he brought it. He brought it. I mean, whether it was
Yes.
Leon, whether it was his female lead, whether it was Alex. Alex was in the first Creed, or Ozzie Davis and Ruby Dee's son, Guy Davis, who's also in the film. So we have a very good lineup of people who are in this film and who lend their talent to this film.
Wow, man, I am
Wow.
excited
Wow.
about it, man.
Yes. And this is and to be premiering. Is it going to be premiering Friday or Saturday?
It's Thursday. Excuse me. It's
Okay.
Saturday, 3:40
Saturday.
p.m. Saturday, 3:40 p.m.
So we're
Okay.
inviting
Okay.
everyone out. Y'all watching this, inviting everyone out to come on and watch this premiere because I mean it's exciting. We're talking to the director, the right. So that just tell me, I don't mean to talk about what's in your bag. So can you tell me your role? What's your role in this beautiful movie?
So I'm one of the producers. I'm the writer and I'm the director. And I washed the
Okay.
bottles. I cleaned the floors. I did everything that needed to be done to get this film done. And what people don't
Good.
understand is that when you're doing a film project and you don't have a studio budget, you take on a lot of jobs that you would not normally take on. And you have to have a passion for it because it gets hard. And sometimes, like I said, it can be a longer process than you anticipate. But it is all good. And when you find something that's beautiful and important, you push forward. And that's what we did.
Yes, and you push.
Yes. Yes.
I'm excited. Go ahead.
And and I know this film is about Eddie Taylor, one of, like you said, one of the greats. In filming this role, in filming this movie, what challenges did you face while filming this movie? Did you have any challenges?
Oh, anyone that says they shot a film and didn't have a challenge, they're not telling you the truth. I mean, there are budgets, there are time constraints, there are personnel constraints. I mean, there are 1,000 different things. But again, you have to find something that's important to you. And no, there's no promise that anything is ever going to be easy in life, but you just have to make sure it's worth it, whatever you're doing. So I don't complain about what didn't happen or what did happen, but again, it was important, so we just kept pushing through.
Yeah, yeah, and then the final results is I believe it's where you get there. So after you finish all of this and you got your final project and you're you're ready to just give me what is that feeling like? Does it that's the success feeling because what is that like for you?
So I've been in this business for almost 30 years, and so each time is a challenge. You look at the final product and you go, I did it. I mean, you forget about everything. And, men should not compare anything to childbirth because we have no idea what that's like. I've been close to childbirth and it seemed like it was hard. But, but I didn't feel any of the labor pains or any of that. But it was a lot of labor pains, a lot of things. But once the baby comes out, you feel great
Yeah.
about it, and that's
Oh,
what I.
I love that. I love that
Love it.
terminology because I call what's in the bag my brainchild, and I understand that feeling. I
Right.
really do. I really do.
Yeah.
Now,
And so when you set out on something, and a lot of people, when I talk about it, it's like they expect it to be easy. They expect you're just going to start one day and next thing you know, you made $1 million. And that's not typically the way life works. There's a lot of learning. Like I've learned a lot with this film that I can take into the next project. So I
Right.
just appreciate the opportunity to learn and grow and make the next thing better and better and better. And that's all we can ask of anything in life.
Yeah.
Opportunity to grow.
yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Well, I know the backstory of Eddie Taylor. I'm just one of those type of people. And so when I saw the backstory about this and Rhythm and Blues and that this was made into a movie, I couldn't believe it. And I can't wait to see it, especially with
Yeah.
the lineup that you have, the star-studded cast that you have. How important is it to you to bring stories about the African American community?
I've been doing it my whole career, frankly. I love Black people. Sometimes
Yeah.
we do things that I don't like, but I love
Right.
Black people and our history. And when I think about, I started my career at BET, which was a Black network, doing Black content on Teen Summit and Comic View. So it's been my career. I've done documentary, Real Black
Wow.
Love, which is on Black Love
Right.
cinema. I've done Dramatic Moments in Black Sports, which is about Black athletes. So my whole career says I love Black people and I love telling stories
Yes.
about us. So this is just an extension of what I would normally be doing anyway.
Wow.
Well,
So
well, look, let
we
me
want
give you a
to.
clap for Real Black Love because that was an amazing project. It
Yes.
really it truly was. So yes,
Yes.
my
And
hats
Just
it's
off
for
to
great.
us
you.
and
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry, go ahead.
No, you
No,
go.
no, no, no. You go. I love it. You go. Go, go.
No, you go.
I want you to finish what you were saying. Go ahead.
No. I was just going to say that a lot of times you think about these things and you just assume that someone else had done whatever it was already. And when you look up, you realize it hasn't been done. It's like it's waiting for you. The universe is waiting for you to do that thing. And so whether it's your show or whatever it is, the universe is waiting specifically for someone to make these kinds of things happen. So
Yes.
I appreciate you all for having us on. And, like I said,
Oh,
it's going to be great.
yes. Yes.
Yes.
When did you realize you wanted to be an act? I mean, you wanted to actually write and produce and direct. What was that? When did you realize that was something that you wanted to do?
Oh, from the time I was 5 years old. Um, excuse me.
Wow.
I remember reading an Ebony magazine article about Gordon Parks.
Mm,
And Gordon Parks, for those people who don't know, he was the first Black photographer for Life magazine, but most people would know him from Shaft. He's the director of
mm-hmm.
Shaft and The Learning Tree. and he was a Renaissance man. And part of being a Renaissance man, he was a musician. He did all these wonderful things. And I just thought, when I grow up, I want to be able to do what he was doing.
Wow.
And I just needed to figure out how. I mean, it just came down to figuring out how. How do I get there? How do I make that happen? Because again, he came from a impoverished environment. I came from a lower middle class environment. So I didn't have any actor friends, or I didn't have a family member who was in the business. So it was navigating that path that took the time. But I'm glad that I'm here, and I wouldn't change it for anything.
Not a thing. You done put your footprint in this world like that. You ain't gonna change nothing.
I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change a
Not
thing.
a thing. That's right. Well, let me tell you something. I'm excited. We bring on this our next guest. Our next guest. And I know it was exciting for you to work with this man. I have seen so many of his movies. One of my favorite ones, and which I'm getting ready to play. A lot of people don't know. Everybody always say it's the five heartbeats, you know it, baby, all that stuff. But I have a different concept on him. And this is a movie he did when we were young, when he was younger, and I loved it because it brought out just the fact that we're, the stereotype of black people and things like that. So I'm not gonna keep on talking about it. I'm gonna bring it on. I'm gonna let y'all see what I'm talking about. Here we go.
You're zigging, you're zagging. Ooh. Always remember, your bones will not break in a bobsled. No, they shatter. So, who wants in?
We're looking for a sponsor for the first Jamaican bobsled team.
Their dream was to compete in the Olympics. But they chose a sport they knew nothing about.
Great, very good.
In a climate they had never been.
Cold weather endurance is vital to building a successful sled team.
This is the true story of four unlikely athletes.
How about I beat your butt right now?
How about I draw a line down the middle of your head so it looks like a butt?
Who weren't prepared for what they were about to face.
It's a beautiful afternoon in Calgary, and there is a lot more coming up.
Is this whole thing a big joke? I can't get my helmet on. Oh, thanks, coach.
Why don't you put some training wheels on that sled? Leave the bobsledding to the real man.
You know you're gonna have to do this on your own one day.
Oh! You have no business here, Jamaica.
People are always afraid of what's different.
Now! Good!
But they found in each other
Do you really expect these Jamaicans to qualify?
the courage to give it their all.
Not only are they going to qualify, they're going to turn some heads doing it.
I see pride. I see power.
And they took the whole world along for the ride.
Is to follow your dreams. Follow your dreams.
Walt Disney Pictures presents
I am feeling very Olympic today.
a story for anyone who dares to stand out in a crowd.
I didn't come up here to forget who I am and where I come from.
And everyone with the courage
Cool runnings! Yes!
to stand up for their dreams.
How will I know if I'm enough?
When you cross that finish line,
Where did these guys come from?
Jamaica!
you'll know.
Cool Runnings.
So what are we gonna name this sled? Tallulah. Tallulah. That's my mother's name. Tallulah. I like it.
Hello,
Hello.
Look at him. You just as cool. And you like this always?
Yes, so I'm just sitting here waiting to see what y'all laughing about.
I'm gonna tell you something. You are one of my all-time favorite actors. From
Thank you.
Cool Runnings to the Five Heartbeats, JT. Your iconic role in The Temptations, David Ruffin. So now to have you in the film,
Yes.
The Rhythm and Blues, I cannot wait to see what you do with this character, Eddie Taylor.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
So, yes.
I'm glad that you're interested, you're excited, and that you're coming to see it.
Yes.
Oh yes,
We're gonna be
yes,
there.
yes, yes. We would We would definitely be there. And so question that I have for you is because this to me this appears to be another one of those iconic movies that we are going to talk about for years to come. I can just kind of feel it. Oh yeah, because you bring that type of energy. You bring that type of energy
Speak
to the
on
movie.
it.
So how do you
Lot
prepare
of
yourself?
pressure, Darryl. A lot of pressure.
Now, speak it up. Speak it up. Speak a word. Speak a word.
Well, look, well, how do you prepare yourself for these
Darryl,
roles?
listen, you have to realize that I have been blessed to make about 3 movies that are like the staple at every family reunion, barbecue,
Yes,
barbecue.
Yes.
So
Yes.
if we are you about to say I'm about to get my fourth or fifth one with this one?
yes,
Yes.
yes.
You
I,
written it.
I'm, I'm
It's
telling
done.
you.
It's done. Exactly. It's done.
That was like from your lips to God's ears. That's
Absolutely.
Yes,
Yes, it is. It's
um,
done. Yes. I can see it
I
already.
have, yeah, I have not watched a movie that you have played in that I have been disappointed. So
Yeah.
all the way, look, I'll go all the way back to Madonna's video. That's when
I
that's
don't
when
think
I
I
knew
don't
I
think
saw you and said you're a star.
I don't think you'll be disappointed. But I also think that, and I want you to realize that this movie is much more of an artistic endeavor, and it's much more of a personal story.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Icon
So,
story. Someone
mhm,
say.
yeah. So how do you prepare yourself for these types of roles? Because whenever you step onto the screen, we know what you've played in before, but
Mm-hmm.
when that movie starts to flow, we see the character that you're portraying in that moment.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a lot of different things, a lot of different ways of preparing. For each project, it's been different for me. But the one thing that I do try to do in most projects um, is when you very first see me on screen,
Mhm.
that you believe that I am who I am.
Mm.
Because that is the moment in which once you believe I am who I am, I can take you anywhere.
Yeah.
I can take you to Mars.
Yes.
Come back in a couple weeks.
Yes. Yeah.
You
That's what
know,
Mark said.
but,
You're
but, but
intelligent.
that image of knowing and trying to make sure that you are being this character from the first moment they see you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Well you
Yeah.
have mastered that. You you
Yes,
have
you
you have
have.
truly mastered that.
Thank you.
Yes, you have. So,
Yes.
when did you realize that this was your passion? You sing, you got record labels, you act, you direct some things. So, when did you realize this was your passion?
Hmm. Well, when I was in grade school, I put on this. We used to go to parochial school, so I put on this. We used to have this corny variety show every year. So I convinced the priests and nuns to put on this variety show where I played Chubby Checker, and my other friend played Elvis, and the really cute girls in school were the Andrews sisters, and it was went over like gangbusters. So much we had to do it another night.
Wow.
But I went to all boys prep academy. They didn't have a drama department or anything. They do now, but they did then. And I just excelled in athletics.
Mm.
And a graduate film student chased me down campus when I was at Loyola Marymount University and begged me to be in his movie. And I was like, well, why me? There's like people in the theater arts department that would really like this opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, there's something about you, man. I'm a film director. I can see it. You're going to be in the movies one day, and I want to be the first one to do it. I was like,
Wow.
okay. So I had a very comfortable feeling on the set, the way you have when you meet somebody for the first time at a meeting or at lunch, but you feel like you've known them so much longer than the
Yeah.
spent with them.
Mhm.
That's the way I felt on a movie set. So I changed my major, became a drama major, started studying acting and theater, and
It paid off.
I made my way.
It paid off.
Paid,
Yeah, yeah,
paid,
Yes,
yeah.
and paid my bus ticket to Hollywood.
yes, honey. You paved the road. You paved that path. I'm telling you, I'm excited
Right.
about that. Yeah.
Well, this is a question for the both of you guys. How exciting is it for you guys to be participating or in premiering your new movie at the EPIFF this weekend?
Well, any place we show it, we're excited because it gives us a new opportunity to share our art with people. We did a sold out screening in New York. We did a sold out one in Los Angeles. And now we're coming south. We did Chicago during the DNC. So
Wow.
it's been a great run. I mean, and for us to do it on our own and for people to come out and love what we're doing. And so it has been that kind of experience for me in particular. And I'll let Leon speak for himself. It's been a great experience. And we expect nothing less in Atlanta.
Yeah, I get a lot of love in the ATL. So anytime I get a chance to, screen a movie there or do a theater production, whatever, people have always come out and showed out. So
Yeah.
I appreciate my fans. I always have. Without them, I don't know where I would be. So yeah, please, I'm looking forward to people coming out. I'm looking forward to a very
Yeah.
spirited Q&A.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Show
as you say,
yourself.
Q&A, we have some people here that want to ask you guys some questions. So
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and take and show one of the questions. Ms. Banks wants to know. She said, "How long did it take you to learn the routines in the movie The Fighting?"
Five, the
Well,
temptation.
yeah,
Yeah, The
or the five
Temptations.
heartbeats. Which one?
Right. There are routines in
Yeah,
both.
yeah.
um, about 6 to 7 weeks.
Wow, that's not bad. 6 to 7. Wow, 6 to 7 weeks. So when you're preparing for a role, and I'm going to ask both of you guys this. So Darryl, when you're filming something like this, do you take and set up the choreography and the choreographers to help train Leon and the rest of the cast in dance routines
If
and
there's
so
going
on?
to be dancing, absolutely. If there's going to be dancing, you want to have a choreographer. Even things that don't look like they're choreographed are choreographed. For example, if you've seen the first Joker movie, where he's dancing down the stairs and doing all that, that was all choreographed. That wasn't just him coming up with the dance on his own. So everything in movies should be planned to some degree. Everything. So no, there's
Okay.
nothing. I mean, you have happy accidents, but a lot of it's planning. And if you don't plan and you got 30 people on the set, you're in trouble.
Mm. So do you do the same thing like the other was? Can I have some? Can you do the same thing as the other? Like do you submit your movies and like a young lady that came on before, she said she had to every fest she had to kind of submit it, or was it something that so they just picked up new used ready air it because of your status? Was it, or did you have to go through any other steps? How did you come upon where they're going to premiere your movie on
So, so I've been fortunate by being in the business that there are people who know me and they just go, "Oh, you got a new project. Can you send us a trailer?" And so once we send them the trailer, I'm like, "Oh, okay, come on in." So that's a testament to the work.
Right,
And I said when we started this, a lot of times when you see Black people in blues movies, they're downtrodden, they're
right.
struggling, they don't look good. I wanted to make a
Right.
beautiful, beautiful tribute to Black people and Black artists and Black bluesmen. And when I was thinking about it, this man came to mind. I mean, he looks absolutely nothing like Eddie Taylor. The
Mhm.
other producer did not want him. Eddie Taylor is short and stocky.
Mhm.
But what's important is the essence. And so what he said earlier was not just him, but every character in the movie needs to be believable. Because as soon as you get out of that movie mode, I've lost you.
Right,
Right?
right.
So every character that's on that screen needs to be believable so that we take you on a journey. And for that 2 hours or hour and 30 minutes that we have you, we need to
Mhm.
not let you go. And I think we've done that.
And
Yeah.
for you, Leon, I got a question also. Was it easier for this movie because of the music behind it? Because I know it's blues, and you're actually into, you're a singer. Was it easy for you to play this role or get into these roles because of that, musical background?
Well, it doesn't hurt, without a doubt.
Right.
Actually, I'm more into the person,
Okay.
more than I am the musician. That is
Okay.
that, hopefully my talents of being on stage is like that is something I can lend to a project as opposed to having to, you know, be concerned with it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm
Yeah.
the essence of the character, who that person is, his relationships to his family and the business and the story. More importantly, the story that's being told. Because
Hmm.
every time we watch a story, whether it be on screen, theater, anyway, it's about the story.
Right.
It doesn't make a difference how good an actor is. If he's not in a good story, you don't remember it.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
So, to me, so I'm always driven by the story and how it works. And as far as music is concerned, music is music. If it's a music movie or about a musical artist, the music is dialogue. It's
Right.
the way in which you're moving the story forward. He's a musician, so there's no way you're not going to see him perform music in his life. But
Right.
music that he performs is taking us from one scene to the next,
Right.
and that's
Wow.
the most important thing. And when you play the lead in a movie, you know it's you need to move the story along. That's important. Sometimes playing the lead in a movie can be the most boring role.
Right. 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 Okay. Okay.
Because
Okay.
you through the movie. You're taking us to the next scene. You're taking us to the next year, the next place, the next location. So,
Right. Right. Love that. Very
Wow.
great explanation. Thank you so much for clarifying that. Very intelligent.
and I just want to address one. I just want to address one thing. Darryl was talking about my portrayal and you know that I look nothing like Eddie Taylor in the sense of his stature or his looks, whatever. And yeah, he's right. It's about capturing the essence of the character. That is the most important thing.
Right.
So if we keeping things real and 100,
Hmm.
if you have a movie being made about you, right?
Hmm.
Probably gonna want to upgrade in your looks, don't you?
Right. You want to look better.
Yeah. So
I
I,
want to
so I
say the same thing.
Oh my goodness.
You want them to look better. Thank you
Yeah,
so
we
much.
didn't earlier. We off the chain now.
But he's speaking the truth. I ain't gonna you gonna make a movie about me. I'm screaming no other person that's shorter than me and look crazy. Bring something like Leron.
No, no,
Yes,
wait a
that's
second.
what I want.
Wait a second. I'll give you the perfect example. One of the hardest reasons why they had a hard time making Aretha movies, because Aretha was dead set on the only person that could play her was Halle Berry. Now I love me some Aretha,
Yeah.
but you tell me that ain't an upgrade.
Right.
Oh my God, no. You right about that. Hmm.
Oh my goodness. Let's see here.
I'm
So
just,
Burnett has
I'm just keeping it 100.
Yes,
you,
you
you
are.
sure are.
That Darryl had to take a drink. He said,
Yeah,
"Lord,
I
now,
did that. Like, wow.
Me too.
Yeah, I love Aretha Franklin. I'm sorry. If she was
That is
okay, she'd be
hilarious.
coming into your show cursing you out.
Yes,
Yes, you
who,
would.
who,
You,
the longest funeral I ever
who?"
seen in my
you,
entire life.
live today. She'd be calling, cursing you out right now.
Man, come on now.
Well, shit. Just thank God.
Burnett
I
Banks
know
has another
you
question
question
for
before.
you. She said,
You
she
that you
said, she said, do you think it was challenging to be Leon and not be that character in real life?
is a challenge.
Yes.
I don't understand. Say it again.
She said, let me see here. She said, "Do you think it is a challenge to be Leon and not be, or I think what she's saying is be one of the characters like maybe JT or David Ruffin.
Oh,
You
in
know,
real life,
how challenge is that? Right. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
not a problem at all because I've been pretty much a method actor most of my life. I mean, I've had to
Love
change
it.
things because it was scheduling and the way things are, it just wasn't possible. But I try to become another person while I'm working. And
Mhm.
to be perfectly honest, when the project is over, I'm happy to get back to Leon. I miss Leon. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
no, there's no problem there. I'm Leon.
Yes. So you don't have no issues when you can't take on that person, becoming that person, because if the role could be, and I think we spoke about this before.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think that sometimes maybe you need to talk to somebody. You don't feel that emotional attached to that person. I get once you leave that, you just do you feel emotional with it? Do you feel like you need to talk to somebody? Because if I'm being
I,
mean and mad about something
I,
all the time on the
I
show,
do
I
need to
would
talk.
literally be,
I do need
huh?
to talk to someone. Yes, that,
Yeah.
that person I need to talk to is Leon.
Okay.
All right
So I
then.
need to talk.
Okay.
Leon.
I need to talk to
That,
myself and get back to me, and I'm good. Because the thing is, like I said, I become the person. So lots of times, the problem that people will have with me will be during the filming of the movie,
hmm
because I will
Mm.
be like that character. It like I had to find out years later that several people, my cast members, didn't like me on The Temptations, and I said, "Oh,
Really?
that's because they didn't like David Ruffin. It wasn't me."
Right.
But I was
Yes.
I was that guy off the set too. We was playing ball, because I was a baller, but I was acting like David Ruffin on the court, like like it's me and four teammates.
Love
Talk,
it.
talk junk and everything. Ain't gonna like you. I was gonna
Oh
ask
my
that
goodness.
question. That was a question I was gonna. I don't know, Yvonne, but I was just
Mm-hmm.
gonna ask that question. Do people treat you, because that character, and if it's a character they don't like, you would think that they will not separate it. Because sometimes I have that problem, not separating the character and the person in themselves. So do you do have that issue? So that's what you were saying. Am I correct?
No, yeah, well, there are people that take that think I am my character. Yeah, they even call me that.
Yeah.
Most people don't call me my name. They call me by my character name.
Yeah.
That's fine by me because that's who I want them to know me as. I mean, so yeah, but most people do that, and then people come up to me and be like, "Oh man, you did your brother wrong. What's up with that?" I'm like, "Oh, I didn't write it," you know. And I remember meeting this woman one time. We was getting along really well and stuff like that. And she just abruptly got up and left and said, "Oh no, I already know. I saw the movie. I ain't going through that."
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, "Oh," man. I said, y'all be taking movies too serious."
So why do you just say you want just Leon? So I gotta ask that. I know we can ready to ask this
Mhm.
question for a minute,
Okay.
Vaughn, but I just wanted to ask that question because when I looked at it's like just Leon.
Leon.
Can you tell me a story? Do you have a story behind that?
Well, it's Leon. It's not just Leon. It's Leon. But my pages and everything are just Leon because it's just
Yeah.
one. Yeah, and the story behind that is when I first started in Hollywood, my first TV movie, I did a TV movie, and the Hollywood Reporter and the Variety are our papers, our industry
Mm-hmm.
papers. So that's where you look for your reviews. And
Hmm.
I got they mentioned me in the reviews in both Hollywood Reporter and the Variety. One spelled my very normal last name of Robinson, Robertson.
Rob.
Called it was just Robbins. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I'm like, "Okay, I know how they're going to remember me from now on." And
That's.
I lived in New York, and I was always like in the fashion business like that, so I knew a lot of
Hmm.
models. You know,
Mm-hmm.
there were some models I knew that had just one name, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna rock it like that. I bet you they figure out what my last name is now. And I thought, to be perfectly honest with you, I wasn't planning on doing it for long.
Right.
I was just going to do it for the next movie or so that they would get my last name right. But I started working so much that it just stuck.
You stuck. It
Wow.
stuck. Because we was looking, we was like, what's his last name? I
I
love
didn't
it.
even need when I just heard Leon. I already knew
Yeah,
who it
we
was.
already
Didn't
knew
even
who it was
Well,
because
that's
that's
the
what they
problem. That's the
chose.
problem now because if you were to say if you were to say Leon Robinson, people won't know who you're talking about.
Nope. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-mm.
what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. They
Yes.
don't. Yes, I love it. That's why I had
Well,
that
let's see
question.
here.
Go ahead.
Tara said, being an African American man in the industry, have there been obstacles that made you even more determined to prove to yourself that no matter what comes your way, you will endure and overcome?
Well,
That's both of y'all.
she already answered the question. Of course,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be here without everything she said.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I have a quick story. So when I did my first project, I did a documentary on the Negro baseball leagues, and did all these great interviews with people. And this is back in the '90s, and had it on the ABC affiliates in 6 markets. So for someone that was new, to do your own thing with your own money was a big deal. So we were going to edit it in Washington, D.C. And so my partner at the time asked me to send the tapes. I sent the tapes via Airborne Express, and thank God they're out of business now.
Airborne Express, boy, you showing your age
That was a
right
long time.
Yeah, boy.
there. Showing your age.
Hey, I'm just telling you, I'm glad they're out of business. So God bless that they're out of business.
Damn, were you also sending stuff via Pelican?
Are you going to say Express, the Pony Express, right? So when the pony didn't show up, right? Uh, but the tapes didn't show up. And so
Wow.
I lost my deal.
Wow.
Advertisers that I had all pulled out. And I had to call the woman that was the program director over all this and tell her that there was going to be no show.
Wow.
She said, I trusted you and you let me down. I gave you a shot and you let me down. And I remember everyone going, man, why did you think you could do this? And that moment,
Mm.
I had to figure out whether I really wanted to do this or not.
Mm.
So that was a moment for me where I literally had to decide, I'm going to let this moment define me. Because again, I lost about $75,000. And at that time,
Wow.
again, when they didn't have cars, as Leon would say, that was a lot of money. So it took a lot for me to get back on it. But that's when I knew I'm not going to let anything stop me. So
Yeah.
you learn from your failure. You have to
A
learn
lot
from
of
your
people
failure.
would have quit then. A lot of people would have quit then.
Oh, and
Right.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I thought about quitting because, again, my family, my friends, I mean, I was embarrassed. Am I going to have a show on TV and nothing? But
Right.
those are the moments that define you and define how bad you want it. And ever since that happened, nothing. If I decide I'm going to do something, there is no failure. The
Yeah.
legacy
All
is
right.
not being
Yes.
denied. Even with this project took a lot longer than I wanted it to. There were all kinds of things that happened, but once I realized how important this story was,
Right.
nothing was going to stop me from telling this story. And thank God that Leon has not aged, because again, if he looked 5 years older, you're like, wait a minute, that ain't the same guy. So thank God for whatever you're doing,
Right.
or mojo you're doing, or
Yeah.
vampire blood you're drinking, whatever you're doing,
Keeping together.
because it's been helpful. So thank you.
Keeping it together.
Yes. Wow.
Keeping your pigment together, making
Yes.
you look young.
No, no,
Mm-hmm.
no. I signed. I mean, I'd be open about this because people know about this kind of crazy stuff now. I signed a pact with the devil that I would 1 year
The Illuminati.
for me to age 5 years is 20 years. So if you go back 20 years and you say, okay, he only looks about 5 years older.
Is that the look?
I got the pictures. I got the movies, everything to prove it.
You look 5 years older.
Now I don't know. I don't know what the devil has in plan for me after all this is over.
No, you just
But,
aging very well. That's all. You aging
Aging
well. Ain't nothing
gracefully.
to no day. Yes,
Look,
gracefully.
now he's
Very
starting that
much
internet
so.
rumor, that Illuminati
Yeah.
Yeah.
in aging.
You just
Oh
look
my
good,
goodness.
sir. And yes, we're glad
Yes.
you're and
thank
it's glad and I mean I know you're happy you're able to actually play roles for as younger than yourself. I know that's a great deal for you because you do look good. You don't look a day older than Tim Sutton.
watch it. No, no. The thing is, it's really what's been a blessing about it because sometimes it's really a curse, to be honest with you, because there are roles that are right in my age range that I would love to play that people think I'm too young for. So
Mm,
yeah, so it's
Wow.
definitely a curse. But I tell you one thing, it has been really great for is, and this is when I get the calls for sure. Whenever
mm-hmm.
whenever they want a character to play two different ages. Oh yeah, okay. This movie starts when he's 30 and he goes to 50. Who could we get? Leon.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good thing.
Yes, it
Wow.
is.
That's
Yes, it
one
is.
pay rabbit. That's a good thing. Honey,
Well,
please let me
it's
play
a good
some young
it's a
ones.
good thing when a movie covers that much territory. Most movies don't.
Well, I have a question for the both of you guys. You guys have such a great chemistry. Is this the first project that you guys have worked on together?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
first dramatic piece.
Okay.
First dramatic piece. Okay. Okay.
But we're also friends, though, so that helps. Uh,
Right.
though sometimes, even when you're working with your friends, I will tell you there
Hard.
are moments where you're like, man, I.
Don't.
Phew,
Yeah,
phew.
I know about that.
Ooh, we know.
We know.
But I will say though,
I gotta stop you for a second. I'm gonna do a Daryl imitation right now.
Okay. I'm
uh,
I
hearing
don't
it.
have a hat on right now, but I'm pretty good at these imitations. Daryl be on the set. I'll say something, whatever, and he'll be like, "This nigga."
I do find myself saying that a lot. I do find myself saying that a lot. I do. What I will
Wow.
say though, in all honesty though, is that when you have people who are on the set who want to get it right, who want to make you believe, it's not always like we may not always agree, but at least I know that he's trying to bring something to the character.
Yes.
And I'm trying to get this story told in a way that I think will be impactful to people. I mean,
Yes.
when we started out, it was just a simple movie about a blues musician, but now it has a historical component to it. It has,
Mhm.
the fact that these blues artists, they had their music stolen. I mean,
Mhm.
literally, artists would come in and take their music, not pay them, not give them anything. That is the foundation of what we see today. So when it has a purpose, now it's like this has to happen. This has to be right. This has to be. It's got to be something that people want to see, and I think we did a good job with that.
Yes, yeah, yes, I can't wait to see it.
I can't
And
wait.
I'm
When's
my BFF is a
Saturday?
movie person. She loves movies, so she gets me into the movie stuff because I always been a kid. I didn't really watch too many movies, but I did watch your show though. I did watch yours. Don't let you know
Well,
I
thank.
really whatever. Whatever.
What what
And
I
I didn't and I might have watched a lot of
why
your movies and didn't
why'd you
even
watch
know
my movies?
because you on here. I gotta let you know I did watch your movies.
But who told you about him? A girlfriend?
No, they come on TV. Yeah, you see the trailers and the previews and stuff because I enjoy watching you.
Yeah.
I did. I really did. So I watched quite a bit of your movies. I did. And when I found out that you was one of the ones you was gonna be the person I was going to interview, it was like a pleasure because a lot of the movies I don't watch, I don't really know about, but I do know your movies. So it was like a
Mhm.
pleasure for me to be able to do this. It's an honor for me to do this, to watch you on screen and then get the opportunity to interview you and then get an opportunity to be able to see you at the film fest. And also
Right.
you, Darryl. I mean, I probably watched a few of your movies and didn't even know you wrote them. You know, you're
Yeah.
the back man, you in the back, you know, everybody don't always see the directors and the writers. They always see the actors. But the opportunity to be able to see who helped and created that and made it
Yeah.
possible for this to be able to for us to enjoy. I commend and I thank y'all so much. You know, I really do.
Yeah.
Y'all made this interview so perfect.
Yes.
I know it's already time for us to get up out of here. That's why I'm saying this. I wish we had another hour because I have some more questions, but I will be questioning y'all again at the film fest, so I can hold
That's
off on
right.
my questions.
Thank you. Thank you
Yes,
for having us. I appreciate
yes,
it.
yes.
Thank you
Y'all,
guys. Thank you
All right.
guys.
yes.
Have a good night. All right.
So y'all have a
You
good
too.
night, and we will be seeing y'all soon. See you on.
See you
See,
guys
are you
on
gonna be are
Saturday.
you gonna be there tomorrow, or y'all just coming in on like the Friday on the?
Saturday. We'll be there. I should be there tomorrow. I think Leon gets in on Saturday.
I get
Okay,
it.
you get in on Saturday, and you're not in Georgia yet. So you when you get here, I know everybody's gonna love on you. I am.
Yes.
Thank
Y'all have a good night, and I hope everyone out there enjoyed our guests. And
Right.
we hope and pray that if something else come up, you'll decide to come back on What's in the Bag and share
Yeah.
what's in your bag. I would
Share
love
one of your future projects.
some of the
Thank you.
you.
projects. I'm praying that you decide to do that with us, and we don't lose this as something that we do really. So, you have anything you want to say, Yvonne, before we get up out of here, Ladybug? Go ahead.
Hey,
I
yeah, like I said,
before you get
go
out
ahead.
there, real quick, please make
Yes.
sure that you
Mm-hmm.
come out, hang out, support me and my band Leon and the Peoples when we come to the ATL.
Yes.
All
I'm
right
coming.
then.
Wait,
Leon and the
wait,
people.
Yes, I'm coming.
wait. And we have to say, we will be in Atlanta at the festival Saturday at 3:40 p.m. Saturday at 3:40 p.m. You want
40.
to come out, you want to support, you want to see us, we will be there. We'll have a live Q&A.
Movie starts at 3:40 p.m. at the East Point Peachtree
Peachtree.
National Film Festival.
There you go.
There you go.
3:40 p.m. Rhythm and the Blues with a
Yes.
Q&A and a meet and greet afterwards. So
Yes.
come on out,
Yeah.
have fun.
Thank you.
Thank y'all so much. God
Thank
bless y'all.
you
We'll be
guys.
talking again.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
All right,
Hey
y'all.
guys,
Look
get
at
your
me being
tickets.
yes. We had a wonderful, wonderful,
Yes.
wonderful interview. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be doing this again. Y'all know we're going that will throughout the
Yeah.
weekend. We'll be doing some more lives. Also, we're going to be doing some we're going to have a table. I'm sorry. We're going to have a
Yeah.
table there on Friday and Saturday. So come on out
Mm-hmm.
and join us and be a part of the film fest. This is what the film fest is for. It's for the
This is
people on the
yes.
outside to come in and enjoy what the people on the inside is doing. So now you'll be able to see the films and the movies, and you'll be able to see
Exactly.
all those type of things that you don't even know what's going on the inside. And they're going to give you previews.
Films, yeah.
Yes, all
Films,
kinds of
movies,
stuff.
documentaries.
Come on, y'all.
And
Come
most
on.
importantly, you
Yes.
guys get a chance to meet some of your favorite actors and actresses.
Yes.
And
You
you
can.
get to meet the people behind the scenes, like Marvina said, the
Yes.
directors, the writers, the producers. So come
Yes.
on out, get your tickets. There are still tickets that are available. And this
Yes.
is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and
And
Sunday. The East
Sunday.
Point International Film Festival. Get you guys tickets. Come out and please come over to the What's in the Bag
Yes.
table. And then give us a
We
shout out.
here.
Tell us which segment you saw,
Yes.
and give us feedback. And we're gonna have a sign up sheet. And the sign up sheet will be for you guys if you want to. Marvin, give them more information on if they want to sign up for the
Be
show. And
part of the show, yes. If they want to be part of the show, they can actually come onto the table and basically sign up. Let us know you want to talk about what's in your bag. Also, let us know when you get there. We're giving away some giveaways. We're gonna have a few giveaways and things like that. So come on and enjoy it with us. Come on. That
and come
first
take a
one.
picture with us.
Yes. So that is all for the day. Y'all know we have all
Yeah.
our platforms. If you want, join our Facebook page, what's in the bag. Also our Twitch page, What's in the Bag 21. YouTube, What's in the Bag 21. Also we have our group page, which we do Motivational Monday. Go ahead, Yvonne.
Motivational Monday, Talk About It Tuesday, Wisdom Wednesday, Thankful Thursday, and Friday. And I'm gonna
Yes.
tell you something, and you guys gonna get a chance to see some of Marvina's TikToks. She hasn't put as many out there as she normally has, and I guess because we've been so busy with the EPIFF.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you something. She put something out there that will have you in stitches. Every time you think about it throughout the day, you will be busting out laughing. So
Love
come on
it.
and take and join us.
Thank y'all so much for being a part. We love y'all.
Yeah.
Thank y'all very much. And we will be seeing y'all. Let me see. I think I'm not sure. The next interview. We'll have to
Oh wow.
we'll let you know when the next interview is. But of course we will be going live again. We love y'all. God bless you.
Hey guys, look, it's been a long day and a beautiful day, and I know that a lot of people are kind of feeling some kind of way about some things, but it's all good. At the end of the day, God got us. He always has. So with that being said, stay blessed, be a blessing, and have a blessed rest of your evening and an even more blessed tomorrow. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Bye.